Hello, everyone. Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Isaac underscore the third THA 3RD. And, I'm here to, try to educate. This is what I do, this is my thing. And, if you bear along, then, you know, just tread along lightly with me. The first thing I want to talk about is, this American system, this American government system in which they have done nothing, not anything to help the black man or woman get ahead today in 2020. This is a thing that has been going on for the past 450 years of slavery and oppression. It's something that only God knows the torment that our ancestors went through, and He only knows what we go through today. As a full race of people. Because this oppression thing is going on all across the United States. Canada, Germany. All wherever it's black people, Africa. Jamaica, Haiti. You know, Ethiopia. Any place that there's black people, it's oppression going on, and this is something that needs to be addressed, and it this is something that needs to be fixed. You know, and here in America, I was born an American citizen. In 1973, and I never asked to be born into this country, but I was born into this country, so it is what it is, and things haven't been perfect. For me, I was born into a system that basically has castrated the black man. For real. I mean, I had no black leaders to look up to. Martin Luther King, was a thing of the past. Coming into my generation, we heard about him, we didn't get to live it. So this is something that was just really that. That's all that we have to hold on to besides Malcolm X. And I mean, these are past things. So it's like, today, what do we have as black people to look forward to? Who do we have to look to? We have no one to look to, so any people would be, you know, destroyed, or anything like that, without something to look to. The regular American citizen, they have, you know, shit, George Washington, just many on, whoever that they look up to in their history books, they let you know these things. So this is why you must read, you must do your American history, African American history if you black, and I believe, cultural anthropology, like learn what's going on all around the world, because this ain't just going on here, in our country. But, my topic is basically, trying to help, the black male and woman to get ahead in this country. Because this is something that's been very hard to do as a whole. It's a few that get through, they crack system, but as a whole, we are still suffering. So, bear along with me, you know. But for one, I feel like, that the American system, they do owe black people reparations. If you was born into this country, after the year of 1912, then you know you deserve reparations. And this is something that's not really talked about, and when it's talked about, it's kind of laughed at. Coming from these people they call the higher authorities. Which from the White House on down, whatever that you want to say, whatever branch you want to speak of, is laughed at. And all the way to the bottom. And nobody wants to see black people, get anything. And it's like, I mean, for our pain and our suffering, we deserve something. I mean, we deserve something. So I mean, until these things happen, I don't feel like black people, we never have nothing really to fight for, or really, for a lot of them to even live for, because we dying at young ages. our probably average death rate these days is about 28 or something. You feel me? Even if it's that, that might be a little too far, but it's pretty bad in the inner cities of what's going on today. So, so hopefully, something happen one day that where things can be, evened out. Because right now, we in a losing battle, you know, and there's nothing to joke about. There's nothing funny about it. This is our reality, of where we come from, you know, and a lot of this, have to do with the today is the moral compass of the United States, because the moral compass is, these people they was born into feeling like, that they above people, because of the color of their skin. They feel as though they are placed above, and a lot of them is born into this, but then a lot of them they adopt these ways. So none of that is cool. You feel me? Because we all created equal, and all of that. No man is above no other man, no matter what race you are. Or which you identify as. So these things need to come to grips and come to pass. Straight up. And America they do not hold a high standard of moral these days. I mean, shit. A horror is looked at as something beautiful today, and I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna cast the first stone, but I will throw that motherfucker though. You feel me? And this is who we, today is what we accept as women. And nah, man, like, these women they try to they try to want to do as men do as equal, and you cannot do that. If you are a woman, you have to always maintain yourself as a woman. You never supposed to get out of that character, no matter what men do or what a man has done to you, as far as if he cheated on you or lied to you, anything like that, you don't have to fall into them, them same, aspects of, your womanhood, So if you out there loose and wild, don't expect a man to really respect you and, think he's just gonna sweep you off your feet and save you, because you know, as you are is how you're gonna be treated. So that's just how that go. Because the women are the mothers and bearers of all of our kids. And all of we all want to hold a woman to a high standard and a high, you know, put on a higher plateau. But today is just it's just all of this stuff they show on TV is just it's not it's not to respect a woman. So and like I said, I ain't no hater or none of that. I mean, should I have my ways and how I feel about women or whatever, but it's only what I seen and what I've been shown. And there are women, but then there are whores. So you got to figure that out yourself. You feel me? Because some of y'all think y'all women and y'all bitches ain't shit. So I'm gonna keep it real. But then there's some women that's real women and they holding it down and they been hold. That's their character, and we respect it. We appreciate it. You're very appreciated. But yeah, So another thing I wanted to get into was talking about this COVID-19 situation, which has affected the whole country, the whole world. I mean, who knows who concocted it? You know, who knows where it came from? But it's a serious thing, and in the black community, I don't feel that we're taking it as serious as we should be, just as well as other communities either. They have their thing too, but in the black, we still showing up at clubs and shit. No mad doing still doing house parties. And a lot of these youngsters is to contribute to this. Because they are they just don't give a fuck. You feel me? So I really don't know what it'll take for it to stop or anything like that. But I really have really no answer for it. But I'm gonna say, I'm not taking that fucking antivirus shit because I don't know what the fuck is in it. You feel me? Like, and I would encourage any black person, man, don't just be taking that shit because you don't know all the ingredients is in it and what it can do to you. They're gonna use some people as test dummies and shit. But make sure you don't fall. I don't give a fuck how much pressure they trying to put on you because they gonna probably come at you with some pressure. You feel me? So whatever kind of pressure they come at you with, I would say, don't take that shit, man. Like, let's sit back and, kind of watch and see what it do to these other motherfuckers, because who knows whether this shit work. You feel me? So, you can take the antidote. I'm not against, against if you are, but I know I ain't taking that shit. So, hey, whatever. You feel me? You know, man, you feel me? So, another thing I wanted to talk about was real friends compared to fake friends. Man, you feel me? Like, this world is so cold. You feel me? Like, so cold, man. Like that. You don't really know who to call your real friends. Or some other shit. You feel me? So, the word friend to me is a very fucking strong word. You feel me? It's a very serious ass word because you call, I didn't, heard so much shit through my life. You feel me? Like, just seeing on TV and shit, that, shit, man. You better watch what you call a friend. You feel me? So, and including family, because just because they your blood don't mean they your family. So, I mean, shit, to each his own, and to each person, however they feel about whatever. When I mention these two things, however you feel is how you feel, but how I feel is how I feel. And and like I said, calling someone a friend is a very serious thing to me. So, you know don't be out here playing with people, man, because that ain't the thing to do. You feel me? Like, and if it's your friend, man, like, shit, each individual, what your friend, what he brings to the table, what he don't bring to the table. So I don't know, however you value that friend, because I'm a value any friend I have. So that's just how that goes. You feel me? And a friend isn't based on material things either. You feel me? Because these material things of the world, they fade away. I mean, everything gets old. I mean, everything, man. You could have bought the freshest pair of Jordans, last week, but this week it's old by now. So, you feel me? All that material shit, man, that shit don't mean nothing. You feel me? Like, because, ain't nobody taking that shit. You ain't, packing that shit up with you when you leave this motherfucker. Or none of that shit. So, that material shit, man, I mean, it's cool to have. It's cool to want it, but don't sacrifice nobody else's life for the shit. Don't sacrifice your life for the shit. You feel me? If it's meant for you to have, you will have it just by your hustle, man, by your heart, by your mind, you will get it. You feel me? But you gotta place one foot in front of the other too. You can't just think things are gonna come to you. You gotta, you know, you gotta put in the work. You feel me? Whether you gotta sit down and read a bunch of books, or do a bunch of push ups, pull ups, lift some weights, you feel me? Boxing in the gym, whatever that it take for you to get to your goal, whether you practicing, shooting hoop, throwing a football, whatever it is, just give it your all, man. You gotta put the work in. You feel me? Cause ain't nothing coming to you, man. Ain't nothing coming but a dark nightmare. You feel me? That's about it. You feel me? Ain't nothing gonna come to you if you don't put the work in to achieve whatever that you trying to achieve. And I mean, you know, life is what it is, man. And I mean, sometimes we gotta be thankful. We gotta be appreciative. Because nothing is promised. Tomorrow ain't promised. None of that. But somehow, we think that it is. So, I mean, to all those just really thankful, to and cherish, the things that they've been able to accomplish and the goals that they may have, man. Don't let this COVID shit stop you. You feel me? Like, still keep it going, keep mashing. Like don't let this shit stop you, but play it smart, man, because we don't know what's going on with this shit, and we don't know when it's gonna end. So, until the next time, man, I'ma holler at y'all. Thank you for watching, okay?